Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hiroki. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to get your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
If you come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. False word, important good news are giving you peace.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. With a special pride never written before. Or sings tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello, world. It's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to the Twilight Zone for Sunday, October 10th, 2021. And welcome to the panel, Darren Wagner.
Thank you.
Hello.
I was just shutting my window.
We should have some other people joining us too as the stream progresses. So today we've reached season 2 of the Twilight Zone. It'll be episodes 1, 2, and 3. These are episode 1, King 9 will not return. And I see I forgot to update the description for that. Season 2, The Man in the Bottle. Episode 2, The Man in the Bottle. And episode 3, Nervous Man in a $4 Room. So, welcome also Mr. Lundell and Jedi Bill. Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon.
And
Good morning from me here. Almost afternoon.
Professor Brainy Specs is with us as well.
Qapla, Bird O' Prey. And hello,
Qapla.
everyone.
Hey.
The cat needs some love there, Jedi Bill.
He just keeps on going off. I don't know why.
Why are you strangling your cat, Mr. Lundell?
No.
What cat?
The one that's right here making all the noise.
I'm not a pet person, people.
Hello, Midnight.
Don't worry, he won't. The hair won't transmit.
I think Jedi Bill has turned to the dark side. He's using force choke on his cat.
No. I'm a jungle gym to him. That's all I am. Yes.
That cat can single-handedly make or break your channel.
Yeah.
Anyway. So today, so we're up to season 2 of the Twilight Zone. So if you're new here or whatnot, we will be watching 3 episodes. You can watch them with us live in the Bird O' Prey 5 screening room. The address is at the bottom of the YouTube video at birdopray5.com/SR. And welcome, number one sci-fi.
Finally, right?
So, yeah, you can watch in the screening room, or if you're watching after the fact, these episodes are available on Hulu and Paramount Plus. And of course, if you have your own copy on DVD or Blu-ray, you can always sync up there. But for now, I'm going to head over to the screening room, and I will hit play in a couple minutes, and then we'll start the stream.
I want to mention something just as an aside. It doesn't really have a whole lot to do with this episode we're going to watch here, but in my book, I have a short story called "The Walleye Will Not Return," and that title was taken from the title of this one. That's not me, by the way.
That's not me either.
That was me.
Mr. Londell.
For once, the traffic noises are not coming from me. I've shut my window.
These dinguses around here with the damn auto alarms. I mean, nobody wants to steal these hooties. I mean,
the second episode is definitely a Bird of Prey episode. It's all about him, basically, because he wishes for his own country. So that's how Kuroga became to me.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll see soon enough. Richie Poole was first in the chat. First. Words and Pictures says he was second first. And 47 Yorktown says he was the Canadian first. Or third. And hashtag time to watch. Twilight Zone and emojis. Star Trek Nitpicker says awesome time. Number one sci-fi says highway to the Twilight Zone. And Star Trek Nitpickers also says watch the USS New York in the meantime, and left a link to the second episode of the new season of the USS New York. Certainly had plenty of time to watch before we started. LDG of Geeks Enjoy puts in a yo. Welcome, LDG. Super Blubber says, hello, guys. Room for one more, honey. Pull up a chair, Super Blubber Puss. Professor Brainy Specs says, what is a member milestone chat? Basically, it looks like a super chat, but it doesn't cost you anything.
Wow.
It's for people who've been a member X number of months. Professor says Bird is late as always. And Professor Brainy Specs says whenever Bird gets in here, he's late. Watch the Twilight Zone with the panel when he streams live by opening the Bird O' Prey screening room in a new tab or window at birdopray5.com/SR. Absolutely. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Welcome, 47 Yorktown. Words and Pictures says, good evening to Bird and all. Evening, Bird. Bird, wow. Evening, Words and Pictures. LDG says, do.
Bird, you also mentioned that you were certainly late, so.
Pathfinder says, hail, Bird of Prey 5 and everyone. How is everyone? Not bad. The Random
LDG.
Menace.
Sorry, LDG, check Discord for me, please. Sorry, go ahead, Bird.
The Random Menace says, greetings from the bed. No spoilers, Bird. The last one you made was true. No spoilers. Dave Myers says, cats know when the camera is on. That is true. 54.5 Access Radio says, hashtag meow, meow, meow. Words and Pictures is drinking import Indian Pale Ale from Shipyard, Portland, Maine. Random Menace's screening room is ready. Wow. Nitpicker says Qapla LDG. of Geeks and Joy, Professor Brainy Specs, and the Random Menace and all. Professor says the Random Menace greetings to the future, and Qapla and Nitpicker. So with that, let's go ahead and get this party started. Heading over to the Bird O Prey 5 screening room, not the screaming room. And we're going to count down and hit play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Take a second to come up. Yep. Do 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 do. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but mind. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. And I'm going to mute for a minute or two.
Okay.
I'm watching.
He's taking a nap, folks. He doesn't want everyone to know.
This was the first episode where Serling was now on camera for the intro to the story and not just a voiceover.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the first time the second time we've entered into a new season with an aviation story.
Yes, Key 9.
Love that Bob.
Or otherwise known as K9. Get it? K9? Get it? No, I guess not.
Somebody sneezing?
No, that's my dog.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. When we get to the second episode, I'm surprised that episode is still online, really, considering.
I wouldn't be climbing up on the propeller like that, but then I don't know much about planes.
It's not a real plane.
No, look how many Nazis they killed. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, this episode and next episode definitely has that in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Back then you could do that stuff.
Yeah, which is why I'm surprised that they're still available nowadays,
Well,
you know?
Yeah. Well,
No, but I think those are missions, not kills. That's a bomb.
possibly. Yeah, you're right. But they had to kill somebody.
Yeah. Especially if the bomb exploded, yeah. Yeah.
Look for prints in the sand.
They didn't take you because you're an asshole.
That's just wrong.
No, actually, it's the first law of survivability.
So you guys don't think that's a real plane, that they didn't just find a derelict or something? They're a museum piece that they dressed up?
Well, I mean, considering how old this is, I could say yes, it could be an old plane.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fairly authentic to me. I mean, it wouldn't be hard.
If it was today, I would definitely say no. But yeah, back, I guess in the early, 60s or whatever this was, then yeah, they probably had an old plane on it lying around.
Yeah.
It's very possible. But I don't think the whole thing is, I mean...
Yeah, I don't think what he's in right now is authentic, but I mean, just the exterior shots.
Yeah, this is a set, and then when they go to the plane itself outside,
that looks like a balloon. That doesn't look like a bubble of glass to me.
Yeah,
that looked like that looked like a clear air like an air balloon.
Yeah, it's a dress up. You could tell this is this part is definitely not real.
Right.
The outside part, I think is just some old plane that they put, out in the sand on the lot somewhere or wherever.
It'd be pretty hot in that thing, I'd imagine.
Yeah, well, that's why he doesn't stick in it for a long time. As you notice, he's getting that now. But and
I think the exterior shots here are probably pretty accurate. That could be a mock-up, who knows? But it's
when it doesn't feature the whole plane, I would say it's a mock-up. But when it's the whole plane, then that's obviously different.
Yeah.
So I think they switch, between.
Right. Yeah, like on the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Interesting comparison.
Well, I mean, every time they walked up to the house, it was a house, but then when the set actually didn't match the exterior of the house, if you pay close attention to the Brady Bunch, it was one of the biggest problems I had with that show. I couldn't watch it when I was a kid because of that. I'm like, the stairs go the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. Old water bottle.
This was largely a one-man show, this one.
Oh yeah, until the end of it, yeah.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of a variation of Where Is Everybody, which was the pilot episode of the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think they meant it to be that way in a way too.
Yeah.
They're very similar stories, but obviously a little bit different. I mean, I have dreams of my military days occasionally. So I could see where you could dream something like this,
Yeah.
So obviously not as detailed as this, but
Yeah. Well, this feels more like a delusion than a dream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sun is glaring in that windshield, man. Keen is smiling kind of creepily, ain't it?
I don't think those look like Native American swastikas, not Nazi swastikas. I think they're pointed the wrong way on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they did the same thing in the next episode. I think they point them the wrong way on purpose to get away with showing it.
They did not have those type of concerns back then.
Well, maybe in Germany they did. I mean, this show wasn't just shown in the United States.
See, everybody knew what a Nazi was and what a Nazi did to the world. So they didn't have, nobody's, back then, half the guys that were sitting at home watching this helped kill Nazis. Okay. So that was, there was nothing politically correct about. If anything, that's a mistake some prop guy made.
Well,
I tend to agree with Mr. Lundell.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
No, I think they purposely reversed it on purpose, just because of the sensitivity even back then.
Stop thinking like
you might
thinking like dumbasses of today. Okay, just stop it. It makes no sense.
It does make sense.
Rod Serling told a story once about how he had to do a line change because they were referencing the gas chambers in concentration camps, and one of the sponsors of the show happened to sell gas ovens, and they got nervous. They didn't want the association between gas ovens and gas chambers, so they changed the line to exclude gas. So those were the kinds of concerns and reasons why they would do something like that. Not so much because of sensitivity to the audience, but sensitivity to the sponsors.
Even though everybody knows the difference between a gas chamber and a gas oven,
they didn't want the association. I mean, they had to change another line too, where they had one of these episodes was taking place on a British ship, and they called the steward to bring them some tea, and one of these sponsors sold instant coffee, and he had a problem with the idea of them ordering tea, even though it was a British ship. So they just changed the line to say, "Bring a tray up to the bridge," rather than not saying what's on it. So once in a while, stuff like that would happen still, but yeah. Yeah. No propeller.
Jets overhead, baby. How about that? Jets in 1943.
how do you know it's a jet?
Yeah.
That's where he questions himself. Why do I know that it's a jet? You know? be as common as saucers coming up eventually.
Pardon me.
I mean, they do have it at least accurate in a way where an officer definitely will not wear his rank during the war. You wear your rank, you're going to get shot,
Yeah, they even did that in Vietnam. My dad said that. He says we were not allowed to salute outdoors or indoors because they could tell who the senior was, and that
shoot for that guy.
Shoot the guy that is getting the salute. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So then, if you saw an officer you didn't like, you'd salute him.
Yeah, exactly. Lieutenant Dan.
I think this guy might be nuts.
You think? Wow.
Yeah.
What clued you into that exactly?
Yeah.
He's definitely having a pretty what do you call those dreams that are really specific like this? Trans something or another.
No idea.
Or lucid dreams.
Lucid dreams are ones where you're aware you're in a dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only other kind of dream I'm familiar with is the wet one. My favorite kind.
Oh, did you read that story, Darren, about them scrapping the Kitty Hawk and the John F. Kennedy for 1 penny each, basically?
No.
They sold them. The Navy sold the Kennedy and the Kitty Hawk to the scrapping yard for 1 cent each, because obviously the company is going to make a lot of money off of it, but I guess for the military, it just costs too much to keep them around.
Right. Yeah.
So in a way, they're getting what they can get for it.
Yeah.
Because those, I think, are the last two non-nuclear aircraft carriers left, if I'm right. So I'm surprised one wasn't converted into a museum or something.
Well, the Simon Lake, which is a submarine tender that was decommissioned in the late 90s, I remember it just went to the scrapyard 2 years ago. It takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a long time because they've been sitting around forever. I think they've been trying to scrap them forever, and now they finally were able to sell them to this shipyard that does it, to get rid of them. But I thought it was pretty interesting that all you get is 1 cent out of each one, because it costs more than that way more than that to upkeep them, and just keep them wherever.
Yeah, it was worth it to. Here we go.
Yeah, in the real world, dreaming away, baby. Now they got the newspaper article about it. convenient that it's the same plane. But I mean, there's numerous planes still out there, obviously in the ocean and whatnot,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
that they're still, especially, I guess, the infamous Bermuda Triangle flight that they're looking for, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Bird, do you hate that they redesigned the Ferengis in Star Trek Discovery now? Did you see that?
You're a fucking idiot if you're paying money to watch that, okay?
I'll just say it. I don't know if he saw the trailer yesterday.
I mean, they look just as distorted as the Andorians, and you know the other in the Klingon, even worse than the Klingon. Well, not worse than the Klingons. The Klingons are the cake, take the cake, but
So
you know,
are these Ferengi?
I mean, who couldn't see that they would do something like that? So I mean, you know, it's like that should be a surprise to no one.
Yeah, it's like, who's next? They're going to be redesigning the Borg eventually. That's true.
This doctor looks really intense.
It's like, yep, he's clearly out of his mind. Oh, really?
This was one of those episodes that isn't that memorable, to be honest.
No.
Because it is just it's just a guy, you know, hanging around his, you know, plane, and you know, and you're trying to figure it out with him, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now, the next one is definitely the Bird Prey 5 story. You know.
Well, the next one has one moment in it. I know what you're talking about, but what you know the. But what's interesting is the actor who is the main character in that also played that dictator in a movie earlier. So. Yeah. And of course, this though did inspire heavy metal music videos of the 80s, you know, where the girl dreams that she went to the Dokken concert, and then, you know, or the you know, and then she finds some evidence that it wasn't a dream, you know, in her room.
Yeah.
You know, like the guy really wanted to go to the Nelson concert, and you know, and he sees on his pillow on his bed that there's a feather from one of the guy's hair.
Yeah. I mean, it is 900 years later, so the Ferengi, I guess, should look a little different. But then,
the problem was the Klingons weren't the Klingons weren't 900 years later, and they were AFU. So were the Randorians. So you know, yeah. I mean, if they were going to do that for Discovery's native time period, they're sure as shit we're going to do that for the far-flung future.
But yeah, then really humans should not look the same either, though, if you're taking 900 years into account.
I guess, yeah. This had the annoying theme. Although Rod Serling liked this theme the best.
Yeah.
Now, the guy who plays the genie in this movie, or this next one, has had lots of other roles in the Twilight Zone and on Star Trek, too. He was the voice of the Canimets in To Serve Man. He was also Grilka's right-hand man.
Mm-hmm.
Opie.
Andy Griffith.
He was also Odo's Cardassian contact as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That distinctive voice.
Yeah, he has a very distinctive look and voice.
Yeah. The only thing to me a little odd is that it's
for once it's not Jedi Bill's cat making the noise.
Yeah.
Just kidding,
The
Jedi
only
Bill.
thing is that it's 4 wishes instead of 3. I thought that was a little odd. You know?
Well, you know.
But yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
What's the difference, right?
Right.
But yeah, I loved your reaction to wish number 2. Once the higher risk guy comes. It's like, oh, really? That much in Texas, huh? Okay. You know? Wow. IRS taxes you to death, man. Back then. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess what is in season 2 always is he comes in front of the camera now each episode like that, right? Say what's going on. He starts.
Yeah, I
doing
mentioned
that.
I mentioned that last time that
Yeah.
the first season he was just the voiceover intro, but now he steps in front of the camera.
Yeah, because now he does it every time in
Yep.
each episode. It seems like.
Yep.
I guess it's always at like the beginning of the first act or introduction, basically, huh? He has 4 wishes, not 3. That's what I said. It's a little weird. But the 3rd wish is the bird of prey 5 wish. If he's still awake. Yeah. It's kind of interesting how all these wishes have bad results in a way. And I thought for sure she was going to at least make one of the wishes, but it's like, I don't know what to wish for, you know? It's like, really? Don't know what to wish for, huh? Or should she technically get 4 wishes as well as him? That was the question, right?
Only $1 million.
This was
$1 million.
1960.
That is true.
Well,
Yeah.
of course.
But
$1
still,
million.
I mean,
when the
numbers
IRS
still
guy
went
shows
higher in 1960.
Yeah, when the IRS guy shows up and says what the taxes is on the $1 million, it's like, okay, are you kidding me? They must have made that number up unless it was really that high or something. You know? Because it's like, really? Was that high for $1 million for taxes? It's like, I don't think anybody would want to be a millionaire then back then if that was the case. Now they're just giving it away. Give it all away.
Yeah. Here come all the moochers.
Yeah. Scared of taxes, explain where you got the money. Yeah. IRS doesn't care where you got the money. $1 million is going to be taxed as $1 million. Sorry. You think they care where you got it from? They don't care. Oh, shoot. Yeah. That's what most people are saying. Yeah, I wish for $1 million. Yeah, but then you got to pay. Give about half of that away in taxes, basically. You know? Of course, here it's even more than that, but yeah. Still. Yeah, at least they are sharing the money rather than just taking all of it. Here's the IRS guy. Yep, that'll be 900 and what does he quote him? Like $940,000 out of $1 million that you'll taxes on. It's like, oh, okay. Really? 940,000 out of $1 million was the tax rate back then. It's like, wow, why even be a millionaire if you got to pay that much in taxes? You know what I mean? IRS destroyed the dream. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Dane government got to take it all away. Wish you $1 million and they take 940,000 away, basically.
I mean, that's a Democrat's wet dream to be able to take 90% of your income in taxes.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to push for now. Are you kidding me? 90%. Wow. This is a Democratic episode for sure. You know? You kidding me?
Yeah, goddamn Democrat tax rates.
Oh, you finally woke up?
I did. I'm sorry. I wasn't asleep, Super Blubber Buzz. And Mama Pray is good. Thank you for asking.
But you just admitted that you woke up. What do you mean you weren't asleep?
Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, I'm at the ocean today. It's beaching. Awesome.
Yes. But don't worry, you didn't miss your wish coming up here, bro.
I know.
This next wish is definitely your wish. Except instead of contemporary real world, you just wish for a fictional world. But hey, what's semantics, right? The genie. Now, where did the genie get his cigarette from? That's the question, right? I want power. Power. I want the power. For a second, I thought they were going to make Kuroga in this episode. This explains Bird's Kuroga's situation perfectly, this episode, right now. He had to pick something contemporary, huh? Not realizing where that would put him.
God, Emperor for life.
Yes, this is how Bird of Prey came into his existence. Right here.
Kuroga.
I wish
want
you
to be the
did,
ruler of
Bird.
Kuroga.
No chance of getting voted out. Yes. So obviously,
They're
Bird of
not
Prey
even going to limit it to North America or Europe.
Yeah, he wanted a foreign country. Wrong idea right there. Wrong idea, baby. At least Bird was sensible and picked it in America. Yeah, because he's going to get what's coming to him right in a couple of minutes here. No more sleep streams, Bird. Up, and here we go.
There might be more sleep streams, just not last night. I want you to know I learned a lot from the sleep stream. It seemed to help.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, the IRS will tax you for sleeping as well. But yeah, that is reversed on his arm, ain't it? Right?
No, I think that might be the right way.
Think that's the right way? I think that's the right way. One of them's right. See,
That
one
one's
was right.
backwards.
Okay, no, okay, so that one is
The one on his sleeve was correct, but
Okay.
every
Yeah.
other
I
one
knew-
was
Yeah, I knew one of them was not right.
yeah.
Okay, so it's prop man screwed up. Okay, now let's
Yeah.
move on from the Nazi shit. Okay, it was like I said.
the
Where's
flag is
Ava
wrong,
Gardner?
the flag is wrong, but his arm
Yeah.
is right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
because
just
there
hung
it
it
is.
up backwards. Okay, big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Break that genie.
If only your wife wasn't there to stop you from asking for the $1 million after taxes, you'd have something to show for it all.
Well, technically, didn't they had $5, right? So they made $5 out of this.
Yeah.
Because they said after taxes they had $5 left over. So I'm surprised they didn't mention that. But I guess they forgot it. You know? So you never had a sleep study done before, Bird? Or have you?
I had sleep study.
Yeah, like I said, he breaks the glass. So none of the wishes worked out, really. But they did make $5 off the $1 million wish. So they did at least make $5.
But it was an at-home sleep study. It was just somebody crossing the street.
Yeah? Are they going to steal your trash again?
I hope not.
Are they still stealing your trash?
That was the only last time I know of.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And hello, Cinnabon Bunny, if you're still here. Sorry, I missed it earlier. I was watching you play Call of Duty right before I started.
And I thought this was interesting how he walks in and then you got the guy down below at a different camera.
$4 for that room. That's
Yeah,
$2.50
$4 a
too
night.
much.
$4 a night, man.
Does that include a quarter for the bed to shake?
Well, maybe.
Does HBO come at least for that much?
Not back. Not
I
back.
don't think they had HBO
Color
back
color
then. Bird.
then.
television?
No, black and white, baby. Back then. You're lucky to have rabbit ears with it. He has a webcam set up, Super Blubberpuss. That's how he caught him in the first place. The guy stealing his trash.
Yeah, if I do another sleep stream, Super Blubberpuss, I'll put the camera on it too, so you guys can watch for what's going on outside.
Yeah. You might have people sleeping on your lawn outside for all you know. Then you can charge them rent for that, you know?
I just don't want it to start bringing people here. My favorite of the three was probably the one we just saw. But
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
be
that's
honest,
how
I don't remember
Kuroga-
this one that much.
Yeah, because that's how Kuroga came into existence. Was the last one.
And I agree, that first episode was probably the weakest episode so far.
Yeah, the first one was pretty. When it's just one person, and this one is one person for most of it too. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it tends to make it not as interesting when it's just one person.
For me, it's hard to tell when you can't follow the dialogue.
Yeah. And yeah, a bunch of the episode are just from a one person perspective. Well, I guess all of them are in a way from just a one person perspective. But yeah, if you have at least other people a part of it, it definitely helps. You know. So yeah, to me, this one and the first one are kind of weak.
Not if you pay attention.
Yeah, well, that's kind of interesting how they got the camera view like this, with the camera looking down on his bed, and Rod Serling steps right in front of it like it's nothing, you know. Are you going to do a video about the trailer episode season 4 of Discovery Bird or no?
Probably not. I'll probably just talk about it on Bed Life.
Okay, gotcha. So tomorrow then.
Huh.
I don't think I've seen this one at all.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's one of the minor episodes. At least that's how I would classify it.
The Random Menace asks, "Is this the guy from I Dream of Genie?"
No.
I don't think so.
Which guy from I Dream of Genie?
I assume
It's
the husband.
definitely not Larry Hagman, if that's what you're getting at.
Just stick the cigarette in the electric socket. You talking with me? You gotta be talking to me. There's no one else. This is Back to the Future all over again. You chicken. Was nobody going to tell me that I had the wrong graphic set up? That we have Cinema Saturday instead of Twilight Zone?
Oh. We're trying to spare your feelings, Bird.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, it's your fault for not doing anything yesterday.
This entire time.
Yeah. Nobody was paying attention.
Something wasn't right. And now I lost Professor Brainy Specs too.
What's going on?
People are dropping like flies. What the hell? Number one sci-fi. Mr. Lundell, if you leave too, I'm assuming there's a global nuclear war going on.
It'd have to be.
Hmm? Random Menace, is there still a future? LDG says he just lost half the people backstage. I guess it's a StreamYard issue.
Oh.
You certainly showed him. You and me? I don't think the world's ready to accept mirror image relations at this time. You are welcome, words and pictures, but thank Rod Serling.
So he finally let his spine grow.
Yeah, so I guess this episode was he grew a backbone. Yeah, there are a couple of happy endings on the Twilight Zone, LDG.
Yeah.
We had a couple last season, too.
Most of them are, I'd say most of them are happy endings.
I don't know about most of them.
Yeah. Well, it, depending on your perspective, Because I think, Willoughby, come on, he was happy.
Oh, yeah, Willoughby. Yeah, I mean, granted, it was a fake, doesn't exist town, and he was probably catatonic in real life, but
yeah.
there were a couple legit happy endings. Dave Myers is a great performance by Joe Mantell. Well, guys, that is it. That's the Twilight Zone for this week. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out, and Miss Londell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for staying through, although I guess most of the people who dropped off probably didn't have a choice about it.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's just dropping like flies. What did you do, bird?
When Darren left, I figured, well, maybe he just got busy or something. But then it got quicker and quicker and quicker. Like, that's weird. So, Miss Londell, I know you're on Odyssey. The link is, I just put the link in, and Odyssey is sending emails regularly now with updates to people I'm subscribed to. So that should be helping you.
I think it is. Plus, I found a Facebook group that loves those old movies,
Cool.
So we're having fun. I'm having fun either way. So
check out Miss Lundell's Groovy Movies on Odyssey if you haven't already. As for tonight, I believe Resolute Germ will be streaming sometime.
Oh yeah, that's right. Orville. He's still
this
doing
evening.
Orville.
No, Orville's over. He's been doing Far State.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Far State, yeah.
So I believe he does it like 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm trying to remember who else. I don't know. Captain Trek. Tomorrow's Monday, so he usually doesn't do his stream. He's usually on Michael T's stream. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Check out LDG's back room if you can get there. Apparently half the people can't. And check out Cinnabon Bunny when he's streaming on Twitch or YouTube. Okay, guys. Qapla all. Bird and panel out.
Later. Been fun.
But wait, there is more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Birdo Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Birdo Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Birdo Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Karoga.